Yeah.
My husband's like, you should smoke weed again. I'm like, no. What part of being
interesting.
sober
What
do
did
you
he?
not think?
Yeah, what did he like
Look,
about that though?
Well,
That's interesting.
I think he liked that it would make me horny. But then I think like, no, but
what do you do now? What do you do now to get horny?
To get horny, I just wait.
I read a really fascinating article
I
recently.
wait and I wait and I wait. And then some days it will hit me.
Yeah.
It's
hard.
It's hard.
I read that women in their 30s, they really lose their drive. It's really, really hard.
I read that women in their 40s are like hornier than ever.
Oh, I hope so.
What do you mean? You have sex all the time.
I do, but it's hard to.
Thank God love you.
It's hard
with your
to
8 hours
it's
of sleep
hard
a night.
To go like this on Real Housewives of New York, like this.
To pause it? Okay. I was like, what are we doing? We're
This
pausing.
is so
We're pausing a
hard.
remote for those of you listening.
I guess this could be something else. What is this? That could be something.
What is that?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out tonight.
You were burping another time ago. You were burping, and it was sending me. Your burp is the cutest burp I've ever heard.
Christy, that is the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
I can't. So if you hear me snort, it's in reaction to anything Anneliese does. We have a great drink today. We also have an amazing guest, but our drink, it's kind of dedicated to the guest, and we didn't even talk about it really, but she's not in this movie, but apparently IMDb had a typo and said that she was in this Cat in the Hat movie.
Oh, that's right. Isn't that funny?
So this is like a Christmassy, like yummy, fake like Kahlua Bailey's type deal. But it's a really tasty drink.
It is really tasty. And I'm really getting into mocktails now. I think I'm going to stop ordering Diet Cokes and actually start ordering mocktails. I think it's worth the calories. This was fabulous. This is so delicious.
It had Liar's dark rum, and then it has hot coffee and whipped cream and chocolate.
What a good name, Liar's Dark Rum.
I know, right?
Yeah.
If it's actually Liars sponsor us, we would love that.
And alcoholics are liars, so we probably would be drinking a mocktail.
Yeah, mine's not alcoholic.
I love it.
Oh no, have you seen Jimmy Fallon? Did you see this recently?
Oh yeah, what's happened with him?
No.
He got in trouble.
I think he was drunk, girl. You know, because he
Didn't
has
he,
been
like,
a
cut
long
it-
time alcoholic.
He keeps hurting himself. Right.
no,
Didn't he hurt
that's-
himself once a couple years ago and then again?
Yes, that is so sad. And
What's
then,
going on? They're saying he's problematic, but then Jay
I
Leno.
have no
but
idea.
then
Like he had a
Jerry-
toxic work environment, and then he apologized
That's so
for it.
vague, but
Yeah.
okay.
Somebody felt upset.
Who hasn't had a toxic work environment? Every time I get on set with big name bitches, it's no. I'm just
Well, I'm
kidding.
going to tell you right
no,
now.
I'm going to tell you.
we
wait,
are
I'm gonna
understaffed, and these people are
No.
overworked.
This set is
and
fabulous.
I love them.
But I've worked in loads of toxic work environments.
Oh yeah. Tell me about it. Stud. That's from Greece.
I love that you told me that as if I don't know. Tell me about it, Steph.
I had to preface that the folks at home.
No, I know all about Greece and having toxic shock syndrome through Greece. Remember?
Oh wow, that is a redirect if I have ever heard one. Thank you.
That Jimmy thing is interesting. I don't know. How are we? And the Lizzo thing,
No,
right?
let's talk about toxic work environments.
Okay, I've definitely been in them. It's hard to.
What
work.
toxic work environment have you been in?
There were days on sets that I've been on. I think I'm making it obvious where it gets toxic, where not everybody's in a good mood. And here's what we should ask. Really, what does toxic mean?
Okay.
Because people are throwing that around, and it's like,
Whoa.
what is toxic? Is it abuse? Do you mean abuse?
Yeah,
Or do you mean no? People aren't nice to you? Because sometimes you need people to be tough. Sometimes you need direction. There's got to be a leader, person at the helm. I mean, I definitely have. I have drank. During work.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is for another episode, but
Okay.
me as Anneliese in my sober state, I have never been toxic, mean, unkind to anyone, ever. But and I would even say that I've never been mean or unkind while under the influence.
I was just messy.
During work. Yeah, you were
I
messy.
was really terrible to my boyfriends. I will tell you that much.
What'd you do to them?
I think I remember throwing like a huge bag of dog food at one of my exes. We were like in a fight, and like I decided that I would throw a big bag of dog food.
Well, it sounds like that's heavy and
Yeah,
can
like
be
what-
hurtful.
I don't know what I was thinking. Like, you know, when you're drunk and you're angry at someone and you just think you have more strength than you do.
Who do you miss more, the dog or the dog?
What do you mean? Oh, the dog, like that alcohol?
No, I guess that didn't play well. I meant like you obviously had a dog if you had dog food, and the guy was obviously a dog if you had to throw dog food at him.
Oh, I definitely don't miss that dog.
Ah.
That dog had to be put down a long time ago. And the other dog died. So I'm dogless.
Okay.
Yeah. If you were going to say your current person that you're with, Jono, who's here in studio.
Current person that I'm with for now.
Yeah, if he doesn't fuck it
now.
up, if he doesn't drop what do they call? Fumble the bag. That's what they call it. That's what the kids say.
Okay.
Fumbling the bag.
He
He fumbled the bag. I think
It
it's
sounds
a
like it has to
football.
do with sports, and I'm not interested.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, don't even get me started on that. We still haven't named the couch, but don't worry. It's coming back, guys. It's coming back.
It's coming back. Actually, we'll take suggestions.
Shit,
Yes, we should take suggestions. Also, I'd love it if our audience, instead of telling us we shouldn't cuss anymore,
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck you. We're in our 40s.
Shut the fuck up.
We're almost in our 40s. And also...
but we do love our audience. So we
do, of
say
course,
that
and we love
we say that with love.
And we love constructive criticism. So please tell us what you want to hear about.
No. There's a difference, okay, guys, between constructive criticism that will actually help us be better at what we do. And then there's some demoralizing shit people try to say. Now, you're not affected by that stuff.
No.
Oh, we need to talk about me. Googling myself.
Oh, God. You guys, Christy told me the other night. No, I'm not lying. I'm going to look right into the camera. I'm looking over here. This is crazy. That
You really are falling off the fucking couch.
This is crazy.
No,
yes.
you have to.
Yes.
No,
you guys wait. I want to tell you about this. I want to tell you about this. You're not going to believe it.
You're wild. You're out of control.
Okay.
All right, you better?
Hi.
Are you good?
Is this home?
Oh, no.
Is this where I should learn to be happy? Never dreamed that Christy was such a bitch.
Yeah, big name. Big name, bitch.
Christy told me the other day, no joke, that I'm not kidding you guys, she Googles herself every single day. That's crazy, Christy, and I'm judging you. I'm judging you hard.
Okay.
Why? What is different on the Google, first of all, from one day to the next?
Okay.
I understand looking at your TikTok numbers or your Instagram numbers, but the Google thing, explain, because that is nuts.
I'm excited to unpack this with you, Anneliese. I Google you as well every day.
Every day? No, really? Why?
Not every day. You not every day.
Okay, here it
Me
comes
every
out.
day. I'm addicted to Googling myself. I don't think I'm alone. I feel like there's probably a lot of people, especially in our situation, that are transitioning from one part of their career to different parts of their career. Here's the deal. I used to do it a lot with people that I felt like I needed to keep tabs on. Like I remember when I was
the
like
control aspect, like if I can control their career, as long as I'm ahead of the game and I know they booked something that I didn't book, I totally get that.
Or even like exes, like in general, I had a really toxic relationship to needing to feel like I had control by understanding where people were at any point in time.
Totally.
It also comes back from like my dad was very much like a very protective Sicilian dad and was like always keeping tabs of everybody to the point where he like bugged like the telephones in our house at one point.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he kind of had like ties to the mob and stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it was just like weird. Like these are random things to say, but it's just all in the past, right?
Right.
And so my relationship to my content creation is almost like I'm not really myself. I consider myself like a brand. And so when I'm managing my brand with the energy that I have to like look at myself as if I'm just investing in my brand.
But on the daily, Christy, what's on Google that's different?
So,
that changes?
well, you and I, and generally people in the millennial throwback space, they get written up about a lot. Like we always have new articles about us. Where are they now? Or like a lot of times, if I'm looking that up, I'm finding people who are similar to me to be guests on podcasts of ours.
Of course, you're doing your research.
You know what I'm saying? I would say that 80% of it is truly me trying to stay informed about the marketplace of throwback culture,
Right.
and also just like what I mean to people. And I'm not taking it personally. I'm trying to truly understand my value.
Okay, I forgive you.
Okay, there you go. And that's just what it is. I think like we can all have our things. And like I feel like of all the crazy ass things that people do, I just don't think it's that. And I mean, is it narcissistic? I don't know. You all can constructively criticize me in the comments.
I think it's just your job, and I think it's an addiction that kind of has to be an addiction in a way because of our business.
But shit, I call it a narcissistic purgatory for a reason, because it's like the more you want to get away from your identity, the more and then I feel like the more I have to lean into the past. So I just try to have this very like healthy relationship to it. I know my husband's always like, Christy, like why do you need to, do that? So I've set a limit on my phone.
Good, yes.
That after a certain day.
We were at a meal the other day together, and Christy's phone said, "No more, girl. You got to get off your phone." I was like, "What? You set a limit on your phone?"
Yeah.
Like, wow, I've never
Yeah.
had to do that.
No.
I mean, I've been addicted to things, but never my phone, never technology. You couldn't pay me $1 million to get addicted to. Actually, that's not true. That's what I'm being paid to do, big name bitches. So I changed my mind.